The worst plays in NFL history, guaranteed.
Practice all those throws.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Now we've got on a 4th down and 3. You got
this
Griff
play is
Whalen ready to take the snap. He'll snap it. Actually, Colt Anderson is behind him.
What were we thinking?
And what in the world?
There is absolutely no way possible that they should have snapped that ball and tried to sneak it. There were 3, 4, 5 guys around 2 players. That was insane. You got a guy on either side of him. What are you doing here? We've seen a lot of bizarre stuff. I've never seen anything more bizarre than that.
Mac Hollins out on defense. He's all the way back.
Good run.
Stevenson is inside the 30, flips it back. Stanford band nowhere in sight. It's picked off. Oh no! Unbelievable! Oh wow! Incredible! Chandler Jones takes it in and wins the game for the Raiders.
This is after the Raiders lost their head coach too,
now
right?
The most unusual play of the day. In fact, the most unusual play of the year. Myra finally completes a pass, only to have his receiver, Billy Kilmer, fumble the ball. Jim Marshall recovers and sets sail for the goal line. Marshall is making NFL history as he sprints 66 yards in the wrong direction. The score of safety for San Francisco. Marshall's misdirected march, however, only makes the score more respectable as the Vikings down San Francisco 27-22.
Well, this is supposed to be a quarterback draw. They have a light box.
Clock is running with 15 seconds, and it's 3rd and 26. They have one timeout left.
This is like the light box. You could have gotten numbers, but just didn't.
You better hurry.
Oh, no.
No, this is
game.
No, it's
disaster
game.
in the making here. You're going to have to do something when it comes down to this play. Incomplete, and the game is over. Completely botched at the end by the Bears.
Jesus, man.
I can't believe they
All they
didn't
had to
take
do
a
was
timeout.
tie it.
You just assumed they would have taken.
We're looking around like what just happened.
They had a timeout left.
The clock has struck 0.
Someone wasn't thinking here.
Over.
Have not scored on their opening drive all season long, and now 3rd and 10. Brooks in trouble and throws it backwards. This is a live ball. Back there to pick it up is Deuce McAllister, still on his feet and tackled all the way back into 21.
He's going to feel a lot of pressure here. He's just going to turn around and throw the ball.
He panicked.
I think it's Wayne Gandy right there, and he's like, who are you throwing it to? And
Houston Texans.
I think he panicked.
3rd and 8. Rosenfeld by himself. Penalty marker flies, and Rosenfeld lost the football. Picked up by the Colts. This is Gary Brackett. Brackett up the sideline with blockers to the 10, the 5, touchdown.
Gone.
Unbelievable. Sage Rosenfels tries to
what
become
a hit,
Jim
though.
Brown. What a gaffe. You admire his courage. You don't see quarterbacks trying it very often. That's why.
Including Hakeem, who has come in the 6th. Orton going deep. He's got Watkins. And
Great
buckle
catch.
up. There
Great
he
catch.
goes. And Hakeem brings him down. A touchdown-saving tackle by Hakeem.
That's a rookie mistake by Sammy Watkins.
Throwing long there, Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp caught the ball at the 10 and to the 5, and he walks. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He didn't get down. He gets in the end zone for a touchdown.
This year.
Why are we like? Why do people do that? Oh no.
Why not?
And they'll send Gano in motion. And Smith with the rush will put it up. What in the wide world was that?
They went 24-0 in the first half.
Johnson to the 40. Johnson to midfield. And taking out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
That has to be frustrating.
I think they're overly comfortable getting out on the edge with Chubb and with Gregory.
2nd and 10 from his own end zone.
Look
Garoppolo's out of the end zone. It's a
He
safety.
stepped out. Yep.
Remember, Dan Orlovsky did that. stepped all the way out of the end zone. It's a safety, and that kills the play before everything else.
3rd and 10. Here comes Jerry.
He stepped out. That's it.
Poor guy. I don't even know if he realized it. And that's a safety.
Well, so much for me calling him savvy because he had no idea.
Logan to the left.
Biggest reason why you hate being in the end zone right there.
Pass, wants to take a shot into the end zone. He looks, he throws, and it's a great play that may have been intercepted. And the Cleveland Browns called on Chutzpah once too often. Holy Toledo.
Right to
Holy
left, back to the
Toledo.
right. Brett Favre goes back to pass. He pumps. Now he fires over the middle. Intercepted. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It was intercepted by Tracy Porter, near side to the 40, and John Sullivan runs him down at the 47-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe what I just saw. Why do you even ponder passing? I mean, you can take a knee and try a 56-yard field goal. This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
You think he's upset?
Giants at 3-1, and the Rams at 2-2, and we're underway in Anaheim. Coming down to the far side and fumbled into the end zone and fallen on by one of the Giants, and that is a touchdown. He touched the ball in the field of play, did A.J. Jones. Let it go into the end zone, and
You
the
learn
Giants
from your
fell on it for
mistakes.
a touchdown.
4 seconds remaining. Browns looking to hold on. 39-37. Green takes the snap. Green steps up.
Left.
Under some heat.
Oh my gosh.
He got rid of it. John Tate is running with the football. Flags come down, and Tate is forced out of bounds at the 25.
Let me tell you something. Dwayne Rudd threw his helmet while the play was going on.
Oh my God.
That's a defensive penalty. The game can't end on a defensive penalty.
Gammon will snap it. Straczynski will hold it. Morton Anderson, the oldest player in the NFL. 30 yards away. Anderson. He nails it. Kansas City wins.
And Dwayne Rudd
Just
goes
because
down
of the
as
penalty.
making one of the biggest mistakes in Cleveland Browns history.
We were watching in warm-ups. Janikowski was hitting them from 55,
Wait a
60
minute,
yards.
he's bringing
Janikowski
out.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, hold on. Let's start to do the math on this. This would be 76 yards. This wouldn't only be the all-time record.
The wind,
This would completely shatter it.
wind is in his face.
76 yards.
He's not
going to
get it, is he?
Unimaginable. With a 3-step start for a little
If he
NFL
gets
history.
this,
Leckler on the hold.
I know it already happened.
Janikowski hits it as hard as he can. It's not even going to make it to the goal line. This can be returned. Remember, Cromartie did this. He's going to act like he's just kind of half loafing, trying to seduce that defense.
Half loafing.
Big gust. Snap, a tough one. The kick is away. Look at the wind. Take that one, Bill. Wow. That took it about 25 yards
Wait,
away
I
from
missed that. I
it.
wasn't
Take
paying
that one,
attention.
Bill. Snap, a tough one. The kick is away.
Oh
Look
my
at the wind.
gosh.
Take that one, Bill. Wow. That took it about 25 yards away from the upright.
So there's the shift.
That wind was really against them today, or that day.
That thing went half a yard, then he just drills it down the field.
That was bad.
And 2 penalties are down.
What are the penalties for?
That was a whiff.
You don't see that very often. The official's even laughing about that one. He just
this
is asking a little too much. He was trying to show that he was
No,
kicking
poor
it to the
Ben.
left and was going to try and pooch it to the right.
As soon as you see the look on Ben's face, you know it's bad.
Foot throwing it. Intercepted. Boykin got it.
Sometimes you got to say, this is not my play. Throw it away.
After orchestrating a terrific drive, just throws an ill-advised pass. Pressure helped it, but there was just nobody home.
So 6 seconds remain on the clock. Can they run one play to the end zone quickly here?
No.
Thinking about running one
He took
play.
the knee, though. He took the knee.
He did
so
take
now it's
a
going to
knee.
run out.
He did not spike
He
the
didn't
ball.
spike it. He took the knee.
And a flag is down. They have butchered this. I'm not sure on 2 occasions.
Didn't they change
Kirk
that
Cousins
rule?
did not spike the football.
Yeah, that's the end of the half. He took a knee instead of spiking it.
Philadelphia's running off the field. This is bizarre. What's the thought process here? Spike the ball. He had a brain freeze.
Yeah, that was.
Quarterback, kneel down. Let's play the clock, continue to run. The half is over.
That's it.
Wow.
Washington got no points out of that effort.
Well, and he doesn't have to. You know, they were saying, well, you know, he wasn't touched, so he got up and they were going to do it. Well, the fact of the matter is he gave himself up. By giving himself up, it's automatically.
So should he have spiked it
You
first?
can see him slam the ball into the ground. He knew he messed it up.
16 seconds to play. Quinn with time.
Because he went for the knee and then he placed it, so I mean.
Intercepted at the goal line. Fred Lewis intercepted, lost the football. That is a touchdown, or is it? Touchdown, Jacksonville. You play 59 minutes and 53 seconds to get a play like this.
Watch this. Jonathan Quinn takes a chance. It's intercepted by Lewis.
So here we go.
Oh,
Dallas
no, not
needs
another
this
one.
without timeouts. Zerline, little squibber. It's got to go 10 yards, and it's close. Zerline may have come through. Who's got it? The Cowboys have it. Do you believe that? Why didn't Atlanta pick it up? They let it go. They could have picked it up and ended the game, but Dallas has recovered, and they're not done yet.
Okay.
You're not going to
Who
believe
won that
what
game?
happened to Gus Frerotte.
What happened?
Touchdown run, goes into the end zone, headbutts the wall, jams his neck, X-rayed for that. I swear,
shoot.
that's what they're saying.
And this kick is blocked.
Some things you shouldn't do, right?
Throws a pass up with the ball. It's Mike Bass. He's running away for a touchdown. Mike Bass scores. Garo Yepremian lost his head and tried to throw a pass. It went in the hands of Mike Bass.
Good, tough third down receiver.
McNabb loading up deep for Deshaun Jackson.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Did he get over the goal line?
He let it go.
Over the goal line? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
No, he let it
Hang on
go.
a second. We got to make sure he broke the plane on that, guys. I saw it live, and it didn't look right, and you just can't do
He
that.
let it go.
It's also one of the all-time bonehead plays.
And instead, it's an interception that'll be run back by Trevathan for a pick six.
He let it go too.
Did he drop the ball
Yes.
before he crossed the goal line?
Oh, my goodness. They're saying touchback.
You would swear that everybody would learn by now.
Corner route for the interception. So here's Richardson, who was just 6 of 17 throwing in the first half. Taylor breaking away. Taylor, touchdown. Did Taylor drop the football?
Oh my gosh. So many times.
Jonathan Taylor touchdown run overturned.
Is that going to be the lesson learned
Dropped
for the upcoming
football
season?
before he crossed the plane.
5 straight losses.
To make sure you have control of the ball before you cross the line of
Toss
flame.
back here. Corley, plenty of room all the way to the end zone.
Same thing.
The execution, everything's great. Oh boy, he dropped that ball. The rookie Corley. What in the heck is he thinking?
In motion on first down. Pollard lost the handle on it. Ball loose on the turf. Scooped up by the Bengals. And on the run goes Jordan Battle. Down the sideline. Battle breaks away from Rudolph and everybody else. It's a touchdown.
That ball came out and went right out the back of the end zone. Titans early in the season starting to get warmed up. Wentz faking the handoff. Ball under pressure. Barely gets it.
Jesus, man. Jesus.
Unbelievable. Massive mistake.
They called a screen. They were trying to set it up. The pressure did not allow Carson Wentz to get the screen, and instead of throwing away, he pumped and held onto the ball. Then he thought he knew he was going to get the safety, and he threw the ball away and allowed them to get the interception and the touchdown.
The number's staggering, but it's a fresh set of downs on the penalty. Ball comes out of McCown's hands, and then he throws it. It's intercepted by Roman Harper.
You don't know what to say here about the veteran quarterback. This is just a bad decision.
I believe it was Darius Slay, and that's just easy pickings for Brandon Weeden.
So Weeden with the first down, dancing around. He's under pressure, just flips it, and
Oh
it's
my
intercepted. A poor decision and the second interception of the day for DeAndre Levy.
This is a
I
Brett
mean,
Favre
so
type
far,
play by
every
Brandon
pl-
Weeden.
not every
Escapes the
play, but
pressure,
most of
kinda
these plays have been
shuffle
very
passes it
poor
out there,
decisions.
trying to make something happen. Weeden
And we're only
trying to do
halfway
too
through.
much.
Shotgun, Kitna finds some extra
I couldn't have done better, so I'm not
Too high and intercepted.
blazing here or anything, but I'm just saying.
Reed, the rookie. Reed weaving through traffic.
Interceptions,
Running
it's a hit.
Reed.
It's all about timing.
Across started showboating a bit with the ball extended.
Where'd it go? Who's got it?
Mistake by Ed Reed.
Yeah, I mean, right now,
Guess we'll never know.
That, but you still got a chance to clock it. Take your time and take the shot down. Here's Mahomes
83,
rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go for the, yes, he's got the marker, and he's got the out of bounds to stop it. And Osai was hurt as he hit the bench, and a flag's coming in to put him 15 yards closer. And that's going to put them in position.
Wow.
To get personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 58.
And that 15 yards
from the end of the play
is going to take this all the way into an inside of about 40-yard field goal attempt to go to the Super Bowl. Here's Butker. From 45 yards.
Jesus.
All the way, it's good.
Because he pushed him at the worst time possible.
The Raiders, it'll be Matt McGloin as their quarterback. That one bounces, and no one on the Bills goes to get it. Now Gillislee tracks it down in the end zone.
You can't let it go.
That's a touchdown. Yeah. What are the Bills doing?
And now they're going to try to.
Was that before Stafford was there? Not Stafford. What's his name?
3 field goals this year.
Jesus, I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden.
And the kick will not count.
Stafford's for LA. Oh, what's his name?
Timeout was called. Dallas calling the timeout.
So Bailey, with a 49-yard attempt, gets the kick off. Did not know that his coach was calling a timeout here. And we'll have to come and do it again.
Oh my God, it's gonna bother me. Hold on.
There it is again with 7 seconds left in regulation.
Josh Allen, there he goes. I know my quarterbacks, I swear.
No good.
Is that before Josh Allen or with Josh Allen?
Who kicked a successful
And the Bills lost against.
only to have the timeout by Jason Garrett. Force him to do it again. Misses. So normally the defensive team calls the timeout to ice you.
You see, that was the coldest moment from a ref. He didn't flinch.
The defensive team calls the timeout to ice you, and in effect, the timeout by the Cowboys might have iced their own kicker.
Jets have 1 first down as a team with 4:52 to go in the half. Fitzpatrick over the middle. There is Marshall, wide open, drops the ball. Eagles pick it up. They've got the turnover.
At the end of this play, he sees his teammate.
Why would you throw it back?
And tries to pitch it, just senseless by Brandon Marshall. We'll see if he's down. He is not down.
Doug Peterson to hold. Blocked. The Cowboys will win.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Someone touches the football here. Watch what happens. It's Leon Lett. No!
Oh, Lett, who is haunted by his Super Bowl misplay. 19 yards. He makes it. Miami goes home with a miracle win.
A miracle win.
Take it. Winston. Looking long. It's caught. Dante Dye. Dye could have kept going. That was a fumble by Dye.
The ball never crosses the goal line.
But his knee was down.
Middle of the field, in and out of the hands of Brown. Intercepted. That's James Butler. He's in the end zone. Now, wait a minute. That's a safety because he intercepted it outside of the end zone, took it into the end zone. With
There's
his
so
own
many
momentum,
rules that people got to
and
keep
it's a
up with.
safety.
That's crazy, man.
Here they come.
Like, how many rules is there that you have to be aware of? That these guys have to know?
Laterals to Fulton, it's intercepted.
Even if there's a rule that you don't know and someone knows,
That's
like
just
it's
trying to make
in your favor and
too
against
much
you at
out
the
of
same
nothing.
time.
Here's the reverse angle. He's running and now winds up in nothing but trouble.
Don't be a hero. Smith in trouble. Smith wrapped up, and he is sacked by Moore at the 48. And I'll tell you what, Moore might want to get back in position.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're still celebrating. The play's going to be... Good job by the coach taking a timeout. Look at Tuck. Oh, Tuck was the one who called the timeout. He was looking down the field, and yes, there were a couple of his teammates 20 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Now get set for a play
Oh,
you'll
this is
probably
an
never
old
see
one.
again. The Bears' Whizzer White, while attempting to pass,
spots the Rams about to close in, so backward he goes. With 3 Rams breathing hard on his heels, White sprints goalward, but in the wrong direction.
He keeps going back.
For 51 yards, White
in the
hit
end
the
zone.
backward trail. Then, to top it all off, he gets hit and fumbles. Ken Kastner scoops up the loose pigskin and goes over for the touchdown.
$10 for that 5th-year option for Daniel Jones.
Meanwhile, after a timeout, sloppy mistakes with penalties, and it'll bring up a 3rd down advantage on the Colts. Steelers lead Baltimore.
They just can't get it out of there.
Updated at the half. Interesting formation.
I mean, really, you're at the 4-yard line, and,
yeah,
and you don't feel comfortable enough in your offense to be able to run a traditional play. I mean, I get the first one. We're off. I mean, really, you're at the 4-yard line, and you don't feel comfortable enough in your offense to be able to run a traditional play.
Bad.
I mean, I get the first one when you put yourself kind of backed up inside the 1-yard line.
I mean, this is sad.
I mean, that is just a complete lack of confidence in faith of your offense to be able to execute coming off your end line. That is unbelievable what they just did.
And a heavy dose of booze. Well, let's go. Maybe give you.
I'm surprised they haven't left.
2nd down and 9. Ryan over the top. It's intercepted. Intended for Roddy White. It's Dre Bly.
Oh my God.
Fumbles. Ryan tried to cover.
And we remember the speed we saw earlier in the game. It's a great play by Dre Bly, but what are you doing? Put the ball away. What are you celebrating for? You're going to get swallowed up in about 5 more yards.
They blitzed all night. Deshaun Jackson.
He goes, what are you doing? What are you celebrating for?
Chris Jones kicks. Jackson desperate to get going from the 16. Not much room, trying to make a lot happen here.
He's going to get sacked.
Big circle back by Jackson, trying to pick up blocks.
Walk him out.
The football, and it's recovered by the punter Jones. Jackson trying to do too much, may have blown the game for Washington. Coming after him, Young. Just heaves it. Somehow it's caught for the
Jordan Love,
touchdown.
right? Yeah, it is.
As Love just mindlessly tried to get rid of it to avoid the safety, right in the hands of the Rams defender.
He knew he messed up. It's all good. As long as you know you messed up, you can't be blamed that much because you knew what you did.
He's going to launch it.
It was okay at launch, and
that'll bring us to the end of the first half.
Is that Jay Cutler?
Right, looking over his options,
nearly
lost his footing. You cannot take a sack, as we just talked about, and the ball goes into the hands of Kendricks. It is an interception. What a wasted opportunity by Russell Wilson in Seattle.
You do not see.
It doesn't matter who you support, right? Throughout this entire thing. It doesn't matter which team you're a fan of or which team you hate the most. You're just astonished by what's going on here.
Receivers. Young from the shotgun.
Time. Sacked. He should have threw it.
Young escapes. Quit on the play.
These guys just gave up.
And Vince Young will pick up the first down.
His entire team just gave up.
What was Kiwanuka thinking about? All the way out to the 43. Kiwanuka thought he had him, and Young broke free and gains 19
they all just kind of like.
I mean, it's the second play by a.
I understand the defenders, right? But then these guys. I mean.
Nobody quits on what could be a sack in this league. Wow. Tom Coughlin can't believe it, and rightfully so.
Shotgun for Cordell. Ball at the Jacksonville 49. They show blitz, but they don't come. He's going to throw it down the middle of the field. It's a grab by Plexico at the 25-yard line.
He spiked the ball. He wasn't down. He wasn't down. Nobody touched him.
Yes,
what a doofus.
No,
touched him.
Here comes
what
Jacksonville.
A doofus move.
Danny Clark running up the sideline, and he's hit and down by Cordell Stewart at the 28-yard line.
You have to understand, he thought he was sacked.
He was touched on there, Tunch.
Well, it wasn't whistled dead, and if it wasn't whistled dead, you don't spike the ball.
So the rule of thumb, don't throw anything unless there's a whistle blown.
Claypool first down.
No, he never touched.
And it may come up and clock it now. There he goes. They got it now. The balls. They can't get the ball to the official. He's trying to scramble to get it set.
The week between divisionals and the
NFC Championship game. Oh, they run
Oh my God, what a fake.
The fake is short with Nix. The Saints stop him.
That was an amazing fake.
My gosh, with 4
They don't get the first, but it was an amazing
Nix thinks
fake.
he's got it. Drops the mic. First down, everyone. I did it. And then everyone's like, yeah. And then you walk over and like, you're a full yard and a half short.
Fake the handoff.
Oh my God, what a that was an amazing play. That one I would give props to. No, he touched.
Diving head first to the 45-yard line, very close to a first down. McCown indicating that he has enough.
I think he got a bad mark there, because if you go head first and when you hit the ground, you get all that yardage or inchage.
Or inchage. Ooh.
600 it is. Oh, that was the 600. 600 touchdown pass. The football went into the stands. Somebody got to go get that football back.
Wait, why? Why did they take the ball back?
And he's got a good shot on this one from the 6.
I'll be honest, I didn't see where the ball went on this clip. On this play. Okay, 55.
20.
Why wasn't he out guarding 25?
Oh, I can't believe he didn't get
God
in and neither could Frank. What a play by Chris Crocker. What an effort by the Cleveland rookie.
You should have been like shoulder to shoulder with this guy.
Completely reverses his field,
Right here, so this is shoulder to shoulder.
But look at Crocker. Look at Crocker change directions 3 times.
The field goal try now by Crosby of 26.
During
Instead
COVID.
of going for it here on 4th and goal, Crosby makes this a 5-point game again.
I'm really surprised by that decision, Joe. I thought that they would go for it on 4th down. You're just not sure with Tom Brady that they will get another shot at it.
Well, because the thinking is you still need a touchdown anyway. It
You
just
didn't
makes
try
it
to
a
recover the
5-point
ball?
game. Now you need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but why not give it a shot when you're at the 8?
Yeah, I think Matt LaFleur is going to be answering a lot of questions about that. You've got Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, and you know it's not easy to do, but I like my chances.
They lost this game, right?
Godwin. He's got the first down, and this game's over. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady are going to Super Bowl 55.
Ah, yes.
Over your call.
Win that coin
Number
toss.
96 calls heads. It is heads.
Lions get the ball. James Hall. That
Detroit
Booyah
has
is just killing the Bears.
chosen to defend the goal. They don't give us the ball. They don't give us the ball. Detroit's choice is to defend a goal.
Oh.
Chicago will receive.
Why would they do
What a
that?
decision, huh? The wind is the reason.
I don't care.
It's got to be the reason.
You don't give up the ball.
Detroit won the toss and chose to take the win.
It defies explanation. I mean,
Imagine
Marty
they actually-
Morningweg obviously thinks he's
I
smarter
don't
than
know
the
this
rest of
game.
us.
I'm going to assume that they
Edinger,
lost.
who's been a thorn in the Lions' side since coming out of Michigan State. Kick on its way, and in overtime, the Bears win it. Oh, are they going to second guess Marty Morningweg?
Why would they defend? They should have received, like the announcer said.
Williams has got to get out of bounds, and he doesn't. He makes a mistake, Joe. He had a chance as soon as he caught it. He took it out. 1. Game over. Giants win.
Oh, the Manning era.
Terrence
What a
Williams
time.
did not take it out of bounds to stop the clock.
He couldn't. They should have penalized that guy. They should have thrown a flag for something.
Takes off running the football. Whoa, I don't think this is going to work out.
Well, they'll be able to clock this. They were planning for it. It's
4,
down.
3.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, the official gets in the way. The game's
Nah, I
over.
blame the setting. They had to set the ball like that. That's crazy.
He did.
I think there's still 1 second on the
they're gonna
clock
look
here.
at this.
It's going to be over because the umpire has to touch the ball. Of course, that's ridiculous for a game to end like that, Jim.
Wow, I am livid if I'm a Cowboy fan.
Well, years ago, we talked to Tom Moore then at Indianapolis.
They lost that game too, didn't they?
You got a busted play here.
Oh my God, what was that?
Tom Moore then at Indianapolis, the offensive coordinator. You got a busted play here. And then
he ran into his own teammate?
Sanchez gets hit, the ball is loose, and it's alive. And then going into the end zone is Steve Gregory.
Oh my, Vince Wilfork just threw Brandon Moore
on the left side of the screen.
Sanchez, and it was the backside of Brandon Moore that knocked the ball out.
And Mike Carey just had it confirmed. It stands. Wow. Do you bleed the clock all the way down? They're bleeding it right down to half a minute. 2nd and goal. Baldwin sets up on the left. Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal.
Oh, Wilson during his beard era. I forgot about that.
Play, Al. They tried to go here, but he beats them to the punch. And I'm sorry, but I can't believe the call.
Me neither.
I cannot believe the call. You've got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. You've got a guy that's been borderline unstoppable in this part of the field. I can't believe the call.
You are on the 1-yard line, and you have number 24, and you drop back pass. Are you kidding me? What are they doing on offense?
That was, what is this? Nah, that was rough. What, literally, as the title says, what were you thinking plays? It stands for what it is, honestly. I can't, so there was the only one I think I'm really in favor for is when they blocked and faked it, wherever it is, probably further back here. It's one of them. I mean, if there's a timestamp for it, I'm missing it. But when I think the Steelers were there, they blocked it. These plays are just going to get worse and better at the same time as the years go by.